What's up, gentlemen and ladies? I'm building a web app for storytellers called Teller. A very creative name, I know, but it's a placeholder name for now. The original Teller domain name is taken, so I have no choice but to. I have to change it, but this is just a placeholder for now. So yeah, what is Teller? It's, as I said, it's a web app for storytellers of all kind, from like novel writers, script writers. Like if you have a story to tell and you need a software to help organize that story, I think that Teller should be or is the perfect app for that use case. Why did I build Teller? Earlier this year, I wanted to write a story, and I was using Notion for a few weeks. And I don't really have that much experience writing stories, but I wanted to write a story. I used Notion, and it was going good until like the story started getting bigger, and Notion wasn't ideal for organizing that. And Notion is a good app. Notion is good for like everything, but it's a general app. It isn't specified for a specific use case. So I have software experience, and I was like, I could do this. So I decided to start building Teller. And there are other alternatives out there, but I was recommended Notepad, Google Docs, Evernote, like you could name it, even pen and paper. But all those, just for like basic note taking, it isn't optimized for telling a story, or at least the way I feel like I want to tell my story, it isn't optimized that way. So I started building. After months of coding, a little bit of design, and a lot of procrastinating, I finally, it isn't completely finished yet. If I have to put it in a percentage, it would be like 80% complete. Some things they still have to work out, certain bugs, but it's something I'm proud. I wouldn't say I'm proud of this. This is like the second or third iteration, design wise. So this is the basic landing page. Very creative, I know. So Teller, an app for storytellers, light mode, dark mode, into Teller. I already log in, so this is the project. So you press a button to create a new project, and this is a feature I'm working on. Like, not a feature I'm working on, but yeah, as you can see, create a project, whatever. So Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, that's a series I really like right now, the manga. And this is this is the main app, and this is the home page. So yeah, the title, the description, and create an element. So in this app, these things called elements, and elements are basically elements of a story. So characters, location, arcs. So users should be able to create an element from here or whatever, and create from the sidebar. And no elements. You have no elements currently, but you can create an element by pressing still add bar. This isn't. I haven't finished on design this page neither, but I already have a few elements, characters, Boruto and Sarada. So these are characters of the story. Click on Boruto, and you'll see this is the Boruto page. So the Boruto image. It's a little table for the description. If you ever like use a Wikipedia or wiki, you know, like on the each person wiki, they have like a table with like certain details and info under it. And this is like the main page. You could like write whatever you want to write about the character. So Boruto Uzumaki, and whatever you want to, similar to Notion. Into the slash, you could access certain blocks. So you could leave bullet points. You can write bullet points about it, whatever. If you want to like have like a heading under this character, so backstory. And there will be more commands. So backstory, and we'll do like a numbered list or a paragraph, you know, for his backstory. If you want to do yeah, that's about it. So yeah, also that's basically the character, and you could create custom elements. So have one for location, arcs, you have custom element, and the more I work on the app, the more detail each element will get, and the more customized the user should be able to customize each element, you know. So hopefully, if I keep working on it, if you don't need a table, you won't get a table or whatever. So project summary, and you have the manuscript. The manuscript is basically the main story. So again, the galaxy far, far away. There is a man called Sage, and you can write we see our entire story here. So yeah, that's that. That's basically the core features I really wanted. Me personally, I wanted to see like in a dedicated storytelling app, so you could create any element you want with the main story here, and you organize everything. So you have your characters, your location, and you can like create like details about your characters, which is you can create details about your characters, about whatever, and basically you have like a file dedicated for that one character. And you know, a bit like, let's say you're making a fantasy, you will like write down your abilities, certain thing about the character, backstory, you know, like you fully implement your character. And that's the way I write stories. But that's the way I think about like building like an entire world for that story. And also, yeah, that's about it. So on this side of the video, I'm going to talk about the tech stack I used to build this. If you're not really interested in tech related stuff, you could like leave or whatever. I mean, don't leave, because I have something I want to set at the end. But I'm using Next.js TypeScript for the front end, and it's been a pretty good experience. I'm using Next 13, now Next 14. And for the back end, I'm using Convex. Let me pull up Convex. Convex is a real-time database, backend I should say, and it's really good. It's really snappy, so everything you type in goes straight to the database, automatically saved, even though it takes a lot of resources, but from the backend. But it is efficient. Like, it allows you to do things like, if I'm editing characters, if I want to change the character's name, so like characters be like villains, you can see on the sidebar it's automatically updating at the same time. That's pretty cool. It allows you to do things like that, and it's going, did I spell the intro? I'm stupid. And it's going directly to the database. It's automatically saved. It's saving in real time. So in case you're not online or whatever. I mean, the app isn't offline yet, but it doesn't work offline, but it automatically saves everything to the backend. I think I'm using Convex, which is pretty good. I'm planning on implementing a offline feature. When I first built this app, the first like iteration was originally offline, but the way I was building it, I didn't have that much knowledge yet. And plus, building things offline, it had a learning curve, and it really limits the things I want to do. So I'm definitely planning on implementing offline in the future, because that would be a good feature to have, you know. So yeah, I'm using that as a backend. So yeah, that's basically the entire app. Is the main reason I'm making this video, because I want to start promoting it, you know, because even though I build it for a personal use case, I feel like there's a market for this out there, and if I could get more people to use it, it really encouraged me to like build more features, you know, and do more stuff, and hopefully I can monetize it down in the future or whatever. And also there's a survey to get feedback on what features people want, and just understand writers more, because even though I write stories, I wouldn't consider myself like a professional writer, you know. So I just want, if you're a writer, or even if you're interested in the app, or you're a developer, like if you want to fill in the survey, you have like thoughts about it, a survey should be in the description. That sounds so weird, like me saying that. I usually hear YouTubers say that, like there's a link in the description, but me saying that feels kind of weird. But yeah, there should be a survey and a link in the description, and you fill it in. And if you fill it in, hopefully when this launches, there should be like a bonus, you know, for people who fill in the survey. I would do that. I'm that generous. I'm that benevolent. And that's it. That's the video. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully the next video I post on this channel will be like the release. So because I have a few testers already who like willing to test it, but most of them is not writers. Most of them are just developers or my friends. I have like 2 writers, 2 people who like they're script writers. They do like skits and all that, who like willing to use it. But yeah, so if you're a writer, please do survey. I might beg you to come test out this app. So yeah, that's about it.